Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Trilbee and YouTube, we still need to talk. A few weeks ago I did a video called YouTube We Need to Talk where I rambled on about YouTube's broken copyright system in the wake of I Hate Everything spat with the Content ID system and having his channel taken down and everything. And I'd like to thank all of those people who watched it and spread the video around, including quite a few people who took up the YouTube We Need to Talk hashtag and title and actually made their own videos about it. I actually started quite a bit of a trend. Surprisingly, those videos got way more views than mine did, but it's just great to get those views out there, and thank you so much for your support, and thank you to all of the new subscribers who joined me on this new venture. It's good to meet you. But the instigator of these new developments was Doug Walker from Channel Awesome, who recently made a video called Where's the Fair Use, talking about why YouTube's fair use policy is not being upheld and how broken the copyright system is. He did a video with I Hate Everything and Your Movie Sucks, some great YouTubers who I deeply respect and really enjoy watching the content of, and they've started the hashtag WTFU, otherwise known as What the Fuck YouTube. No, sorry, Where's the Fair Use? Either one of those apply. And so many people have linked me to that video. Yes, I have watched it, and today I'm going to talk about it. In this video, I'm just going to be parroting what I said in my YouTube We Need to Talk video. If you want more details, you can find that in the description below, along with all of the other videos I'm going to be talking about in the description. You can find all of those below. And it's just really gratifying to see some big name YouTubers like Boogie2988, Markiplier, Doug Walker, and all of these people talking about this issue that I've been talking about for frickin' years. It's personally gratifying that we're finally having this conversation, we're finally discussing it. I just wish it didn't get to the point where it took a big YouTuber, somebody with hundreds and thousands of millions of viewers, to actually acknowledge the issue. I'm just so annoyed that it took that long, but I'm gratified that it's being talked about now. But the worst part is, if you've watched Doug Walker's Where's the Fair Use video, then you should know that he's not even scratched the surface on just how bullshit YouTube's copyright policies are. And this is me speaking from personal experience. One thing that YouTube continually tells you to do is get permission from the copyright holder. Ask their permission before you upload their content. You don't have to do it for fair use, but they tell you to do it anyway. And you know what? I have done that. I have permission from the BBC to review Doctor Who, Sherlock, and their programming as long as it's in the context of a review. As long as it's for critique, analysis, as long as it's under fair use, they are okay with me doing it. They even email me saying, great job on the review, great job on the reaction, we love your content. They know I'm doing it and they are okay with it. And also I have permission from many movie studios like Universal, Warner Brothers, and Disney. I have permission from these companies to review their content in writing, on paper. I have permission, and whenever I get a Content ID strike or a claim, I show YouTube this permission. I scan the document, I send it to YouTube. They do nothing. Even though you have permission, they don't do anything. And another example is that Collider Movie Talk, formerly AMC Movie Talk. They are a movie discussion show. They do great work every single day of the week. And what happened is that a movie studio came to them and said, hey, we want you to play a clip from our movie to promote it. It's coming out this weekend. We want you to talk about it and promote the movie. Here's the clip, play it. And they had permission. YouTube took down the video anyway. They had cocking permission! And then we have music companies. God, what a Pandora's box of shit that is. With music companies, they basically have a monopoly on YouTube, and Orchid Music, they claimed my BBC Sherlock review of The Blind Banker because I used the Sherlock theme tune in the video where I'm reviewing Sherlock. It's completely in fair use, it's absolutely fine. They put a Content ID strike on me, I disputed the claim, but YouTube ignored it, and when I went through my network, Freedom, who are very good to movie reviewers, I went through that network and they told me that YouTube has a contract with certain music companies, the big music companies, saying that if they put a Content ID strike or a Content ID claim on somebody's account, on someone's video, and even if that person disputes that claim, YouTube is contractually obligated to ignore that dispute. So even if they're in the wrong, even if you are using fair use, even if you are in the right, YouTube are contractually obligated to side with the music company. They ignore your dispute. That's not so much as siding with corporations as it is not even allowing little YouTubers to play the fucking game. And of course you have these companies from, I don't know, India, Pakistan, some Eastern companies who will just, it's their 9-to-5 day job to find videos and put illegitimate Content ID strikes on those videos so that they get your revenue. And even if you win, because you will win, they don't have any affiliation with the companies that they're Content IDing, they get all of the money. And Doug Walker said what I said in my YouTube We Need to Talk video, in which the money should be put aside in a separate account or in a separate place so that the winner of the dispute gets the money in the end. It's a simple system, it's a simple fix, and these companies need some sort of repercussions for abusing YouTube's broken copyright system. It's safe to say that I have lost thousands upon thousands of dollars to YouTube's broken Content ID system because it's gone to a company that Content ID claimed my video. Now, I'm not upset that I lost money, it's the fact that these companies took that money. If no one got the money, I'd be fine if a bit disheartened, but the fact that they took the money anyway, even though they had no right or claim to it, brings my piss to a boil. And Boogie2988 made a video about this topic, and he said what I said in my YouTube We Need to Stop video. I'm repeating myself, but it bears repeating, that YouTube selected a handful of YouTubers to be part of their fair use program. That's a great gesture of faith, but it needs to be rolled out to all YouTubers. Or at least, as I said in my initial video, a select group of YouTubers with a proven track record who have done fair use content for years upon years, who have won every single Content ID claim, every single copyright strike that they have come to face with, including me. I have not lost a single Content ID claim. I've had hundreds upon hundreds of videos, thousands of claims. I have won every single one of them. I've surely proven myself by now. And is there abuse happening for YouTube's fair use policy by the YouTubers themselves? Absolutely. You get reactors who react to the entire video, who react to entire episodes of TV shows, who are allowed to go on YouTube and make loads and loads of money from it. They're abusing fair use. It's not even fair use, because if a reactor is basically amounting to a replacement of the original work, if they're reacting silently to everything, which means you get the exact same experience from watching their reaction video than you would the original work, that's not fair use. That is not covered. And then you get people who play an entire video, pause it every 10-20 seconds to react to what they're saying and then play it again. That's still not fair use. Even though you are adding criticism and commentary, they are getting the exact same experience watching your video, just with breaks every so often. That is not fair use. That doesn't count. And I've been doing this on YouTube for 5 years. I have had to basically memorize copyright law out of necessity. I am basically a copyright law expert because I've been dealing with this shit for so long. I know what's fair use, I know what's not fair use, I know what's towing the line. I know this shit, and I know that I'm in the right every single time. Yes, my shtick is that I do make incredibly long, in-depth reviews. Sometimes I make reviews that are longer than the content themselves, but I'm transforming it into something completely new. You do not get the exact same experience watching Doctor Who Asylum of the Daleks than you do watching my critique of Doctor Who Asylum of the Daleks. That's transformative, that is fair use, and the BBC have given me permission for it. Why am I being punished for it? And why should you get invested? Why should you care about this issue? Because it affects some of your favourite YouTubers. Channel Awesome, I Hate Everything, YMS, Brad Jones, Market. It affects all of these people. And these are people who, day in, day out, who are dealing with Content ID claims, who are not making money, who are getting their videos unjustly taken down. It affects people you enjoy watching. It affects you, it affects me, it affects all of YouTube, and that's why now, with the straw that's breaking the camel's back, we are taking a stand. We are letting YouTube know that we're sick of this bullshit, that they know they're in the wrong for. If they didn't know, then they wouldn't have introduced the fair use program in the first place. They know their system is broken. They have the means. They have the money to implement it. We just need to pressure them hard enough. We need to let them know. We need to inform people. We need to spread this message around. We need to get as many people who are talking about this issue as possible so it gets caught up in all of their analytics so they can't ignore the issue anymore. And we need to stand together on this, because believe it or not, if we don't stand together on this, we're not going to be standing at all. My name is Trilbee, and where's the cocking fair use?